Rich.
Okay, it's Monday night. Time to start your week right. Favorite clique about to blast the mic. Knowledge is power. It might get you flowers. If you say some stupid ish, you gon' get hit with some powder. And these four be getting wilder. Shooter of the year, my guy Scott T. And we all try and figure out what did Van see. You never know. To rock with Slut Gang CEO, the mass creator, the man with the flow. So if you ain't lame, sit back, relax, and be entertained. It's the grown man clique. The grown man clique. Now let's go.
The grown man clique, 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 the grown man clique.
Now let's go. Now let's go. Now let's go.
The grown man clique, 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 the grown man clique.
Now let's go. Now let's go. Now let's go. Now let's go. Yeah. Must be 8:05. Okay, it's Monday night. Time to start your week right. Favorite clique about to blast the mic. Knowledge is power, it might get you flowers. If you say some stupid ish, you gon' get hit with some powder. And these four be getting wilder. Shooter of the year, my guy Scott T. And we all trying to figure out what advance see. You never know. To rock with Slut Gang CEO, the mass creator, the man with the flow. So if you ain't lame, sit back, relax, and be entertained. It's the grown man clique. The grown man clique. Now let's go. Now let's go. Yeah. Must be 8:05. Yeah. Must be 8:05.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy J.I., the mass creator, and sitting over here to my left.
It's Meg. What's good?
And over here to my right. And on the screen, we have the sophisticated Grizzly himself, and he can introduce himself as
Mr. De'Aris Teddy.
all right. And also joining the show, you might not can see him, but you're definitely going to hear him, is our boy down 301, down 5, down to 7, and you going to arrive where he is, and that's our boy Van Gogh. What's up, Van? Hello? He's muted, but that's not us. He's got stuff muted. And we also got some comments from the Peanut Gallery. My wife couldn't make it tonight.
Here we go.
Good evening, my love. Good evening to all guests and the rest of the GMC. We miss you. You know we do, honey, because you know you part of the crew now. So she's home because our contractors, they're working on the bathroom still. So, you know, she had to be there with him. But she will be back soon. She misses us as much as we miss her.
They get that bidet put in. And she set up your butt.
So let's go to Mr. De'Aris Teddy. I see them files coming out left and right, bro. You on a roll. What's going on? What you been doing since the last time you were on the show, man?
Well, of course, you know, hitting the Teddy files and things of that nature. But I just had a conversation with our homie Poppy the Bear. And I'm going to be going on to his show pretty soon. And I will be releasing the CD by the end of April instead of summertime. So I've already pushed the date up. So it's coming out by the end of April.
That's a big announcement. Give me some applause. There we go. Yeah.
Send it to you, buddy.
So,
all right. There you go, man. We can hear you now, bro.
There you go.
Hey, what's good, fellas?
Not much.
What's up, man?
And before we go any further, we didn't toast to a good show. So let's put them in the sky. Whatever you love to drink the most, wave from side to side into a good show. Clink, clink. Drink, drink.
Drink.
That's some high quality H2O right there. So, Van, what you been up to, man?
Not a whole lot, really. Just dealing with a bunch of stupid folks. I don't know if you've seen it on my page, but I posted on my page this morning. Had a client call me up and said their thermostat wouldn't sync with their Ring doorbell camera.
Do they do that?
What?
If you look on my page, you'll see it. I copied and pasted the whole text message and was like,
Wow.
look, I don't know
Wow.
what to tell you.
Why
I'm
would you
good
want
and
that?
all, but I ain't never seen no shit like that.
No. And what will happen if it does think?
So well, every time somebody ring your so everybody time somebody walk by your house, your heat go on.
Yeah,
What the hell kind of does it?
Yeah, that is dumb.
you should have asked them who told them that does that. Well, why they supposed to be connected?
Yep, 7:30 this morning. I thought I was hearing things. I was like, wait a minute. Send me a text message of what you trying to talk to me about. And
You know
that's
what,
how
man?
it
You-
came
you-
through. And I was like, I don't know what to tell you.
Did
Hey,
you
man, you
post
should have hit him with the Aries Spears. Tell me that one more time.
Did you post a text message?
Yeah, he did.
Right.
You ain't gonna never get that person to decline again. That's a wrap, dude.
Did you have the name? You had the name, man?
Yeah. Huh?
Did you have the name?
Oh, I'm not gonna drop no names.
Oh,
They still know who they are.
They know who they are.
they might still.
Yeah, I'm not gonna drop no names, but they know exactly who they are. That shit was wild. She
Well,
was
right.
like, yeah, you know, I went over to the house and I just can't get my thermostat to sync to my Ring doorbell camera. I was like, excuse me?
They just don't know what they're saying.
I was like, that's a new one.
How old was it?
Huh?
How old was it?
Mid-30s.
Damn,
I'm
too
gonna
old.
say late 30s, early 40s.
Too old to be that damn dumb.
What's up, Lala? I see Lala's in the house. How you doing tonight, girl?
Straight from witness protection.
So what you been up to, mate?
I've been chilling, really. I've been off of daddy duty. Daddy Uber. For, about a week now. So I've been enjoying that. You know what I'm saying? Not having to pay so much gas going up. So, thank you, Trump.
No.
But other than that, man, got some shoots coming up. Booked pretty much straight through. It's the busy season. So,
Cool.
yeah. That's about it.
Rich, what's been up, man?
Man, what hasn't been? A lot of things have changed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm engaged first and foremost. I'm gonna play a video a little bit later. I want to get flowers to my love. Listen. But everything has always come a bearer of bad news.
Oh, what's the bad? Oh, that ain't bad news.
It's
What's the bad news?
bad news.
The charge thing.
Listen, I've been on this podcast.
Can I stop you for a second?
No.
Just real quick.
Oh.
You say some shady shit
I'm going-
about Aries and Aries season. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you know the
Your
worst.
child will curse you for life.
This was the worst.
Continue.
I literally made a status the day I found out, like 2 hours before I found out that my baby was going to be Aries, right? Because all along, my baby was supposed to be a Taurus like that, right? The due date was the day before my birthday. When I got the phone call, I posted some shady shit like, hey, yo, fuck y'all Aries, it's Taurus season. And my lady called me and said, oh, they induced me on the 16th. I said, they what?
Man,
They what?
that baby a late Aries too.
Oh my God. So technically, he's still gonna be a Taurus.
Technically, no, you're wrong.
He's still gonna be a Taurus.
No, technically, no.
Nah, I'm
Who's up
sorry,
is
bro.
Nikki. I see Nikki's in the house. Beautiful torches in the house.
I'm for him. That's fine.
What's happening?
All right. And let's see. Boz Production said congrats. And Rev Rogers is in the house. What's up, Rev?
What up, Rev?
Oh, man, he made it. My man made it. Okay.
Yeah, glad you here too.
Cave.
Oh, I can't read from that distance. Hello, tech support. My bidet and my Lexus won't think.
A different type of meeting.
Boz creepy.
Yeah, for the click.
Charles Simpson said, "What's up?"
What's up, Charles? What's going on?
Can you read it? Can you read it?
Well, Fat Boys break up.
Now this.
I don't read goods. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right.
Boy, 28800
speaking
Pro
of what
is
he's
currently
speaking about,
testing.
I hear
Okay.
about this Jay-Z shit.
What?
What's up, Jay?
Residency at
What's
Vegas
up, Jay?
for like 2 days.
Mm-mm.
Man, I wish I could go.
Mm-mm.
It's all literally the week of my birthday.
Mm.
I wanted to go. Like, yo, Jay is going 2 nights in Vegas.
You know why you ain't going?
Job.
Yeah. Aries season. Aries already start fucking in your life for changing your plans.
You know what's crazy? I didn't
You're
even think about
welcome.
it. My best man is definitely a Aries, right? And he a solid individual, but he's just sitting here like, I want a Taurus. I want a Taurus.
That's for you. Congrats, my man.
Thank you, Rad. Thank you.
Cool.
I'm gonna baptize my own son. Though.
You know what? You know what? God might be blessing you because you really don't want another you running around.
No,
You
We
really
don't want another you running around.
no, I see 100%. 100%. I want to see what y'all see on the outside. We'll see what y'all niggas going.
Well, see, you're thinking of the you that you're all now. You're not paying attention to the you that you were when your mom probably tried to kill you at least 3 times. Because I can see you being a badass kid.
That was 1 week. That was 1 week.
No, that was early this morning. What we talking about?
I really could see you being a badass kid, bro.
I wasn't.
Nikki, what, are you skydiving or something? What the hell's going on?
I'm sorry. You're not in studio, so you're not hearing what
What the hell's happening right now?
Yeah, some
What
serious
are you doing?
I want to see that. You couldn't see that shit.
Hold up. Brad is an Ernest. Brad, when your birthday, man?
Jay said,
My
I'm
birthday?
the girl. Aries are listening.
Thank
very
you,
good.
Rad. Come on, man. And my birthday is actually next weekend coming up. Thank you, Aries. So
Nikki, your hair is being very violent right now.
watch your mouth. Okay. Whoa.
Shit is crazy.
You just got to look forward to.
Taurus don't even.
Oh, March 28th. Okay, March 28th.
I'm just preparing you, yo. That's all.
Hey,
That was a test. That was a drill.
I just want to get one of them little claws and shit. I'm gonna get them claws. I'm gonna put it right in there.
Brad Rogers said
Like
March
2 days.
28th.
It's your birthday.
All right, let's keep it moving.
All right. Y'all know what time it is. Everybody's favorite segment. Here we go. That's right, everybody. It is time for Flowers and Powder. And if you're new to the show, true to the show, or just don't know what to do with the show, it's time for us to take it to Van Gogh so he can let you know all about Flowers and Powder. What is the Flowers and Powder segment all about, Van?
So, Flowers and Powder is the segment of the show we do each week. If somebody's done something nice for you, you can virtually send them flowers or a shout out or a token of appreciation. But powder, on the other hand, is when you get people that actually call you out to change batteries in smoke detectors. That also happened this week. I'm like, are you serious right now? It's batteries. Like, just put the batteries in the thing.
Somebody called you to change the battery?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
One job was to change batteries in a smoke detector. I had another one this week to change an actual light bulb, not even making it up. Yeah, it's been weird.
the fucking ring bell or ring camera?
Huh?
What's going on?
All right, so
Okay, yes, keep moving.
here we go. If anybody has any flowers or any powder, wave that church finger in the air like you just don't care, and let's give out them flowers and powder. And Mr. Mace was the first one with his finger in the air tonight, so we giving it straight to him.
I want to give flowers to the medical staff that decided this man's baby needs to be born. So I want to give flowers to that medical staff to understand that baby's meant to be an Aries.
You know I'm an able baby.
Aries.
So we gonna keep it on the stage right now. You had your finger up.
Yeah, I got some shit off. You gotta get it off my chest. First, you know me, I like to lead with positivity. I love to lead with love. We got a video up there. Like, can we play the video? It was a big moment in my life, guys. Like, I want to be honest. This is something that, for me, almost brought tears to my eyes. Right, even though I knew she was going to say yes.
You didn't know shit.
I did.
No, you didn't.
I mean, it's me.
You thought she was going to say yes.
She was going to say yes. But I never had the nerves.
You had the grease thing.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fly. That's fly.
I definitely got engaged.
Anthony, what's up?
Now we gotta talk about it.
Okay.
I'm sorry. We gotta talk about it. And I'm going to address everybody in the room. I still lead with love. I love each and every one of you, but we gotta go. Right is right, wrong is wrong, shit is shit, fuck is fuck. Every single thing. We gotta talk about how I was oiled up, greased up, and didn't literally 2 days before my baby shower, right?
Hold up.
I gotta talk about it, right? I gotta talk about it. And I'm being completely honest. It's some shit you just cannot do.
From K3P
And what the fuck is that? Is that ice?
Oh, that's one of my put off.
Hey man, now ain't the time. Now ain't the time, man. But we gotta talk about it. Like this, right? Business is business.
Hey, so
I'm
hold on,
always gonna
y'all.
respect the business, right? Communication is communication. Once the communication falls off, your business sucks to me. I'm being it. Sucks. It sucks to me. I had a caterer. I trusted this caterer like a motherfucker. I talked to her every single day since we booked her. And I asked one important question. How much is it going to cost? She didn't give me a price. I said, oh, cool. Then when she kept calling back,
They're not giving flowers and powder.
3 fucking weeks.
Yeah, they're not done yet. He's giving out powder
Oh,
now.
so what the fuck, man?
Go ahead, bro.
Come on, man. God.
He wasn't on mute, bro. Go ahead, man.
And then when you finally tell me a price, I said, cool. I called you while I'm at the ATM because you told me you can't get it from this way. You can't get it from that way. You got to have cash. I'm taking money out for you. When do you want to be? Silence. Nothing. Nothing. Not a damn thing. In 2 days, you say you can't do it because you have other obligations. Why the fuck didn't you say it?
2 days before the shower?
2 days before the shower.
Yo.
Why the fuck did you not speak up when we called you? Me and my girl, my fiance now, hey baby,
Mm,
on the phone, calls you and
right.
say, interview you.
Right.
It was yes, no problem. You had 3 dishes to prepare. That's it. Everybody else was doing everything else. You didn't have to serve it. You had to do nothing. I've been trying to give you some bread in your pocket so you can even go get the food. But she said, I'm going to go get it Saturday. Just pay me Sunday. Cool. Then when you call and say, can we meet up? No problem. I gave the time of the week that I work 9 to 5. I'm sorry. I ain't balling in entrepreneurship yet. I got 9 to 5. I'll tell you the time that I get. You can meet me here. You can meet me there. You had every option to get this shit. So to tell me you cannot get it without money that you was gonna go on Saturday, but you hit me Thursday, you just didn't want to fucking.
That's
Sorry,
unprofessional.
it's clearly unprofessional.
That's some bullshit.
It's clearly unprofessional.
Straight bullshit.
If that's how it went down, that's totally
Oh, yeah.
unprofessional.
And there's people witnesses.
Oh, I
There's witnesses.
You definitely get.
Out of respect, I'm not saying names.
I got you.
I'm not saying names, but that shit right there.
That's
Can't
bad
fuck with
business.
him.
Yeah,
Hey,
you
look,
can't- I
after
can't
the
fuck with
stream,
it.
Yeah,
I can't
that's
do it.
bad
after the
business.
stream, let me know so I won't ever use them.
I can't do it.
Yeah, that's
That's
crazy.
some bullshit right there. That's
Mhm.
You just
I mean,
lost.
it's fucking up your whole moment.
How many people on this thing? Talking right now, 8, 9 people. You know, lost 8, 10 customers just that fast.
Nah,
Exactly.
Not you.
'Cause I'm not using you.
Real shit.
Yeah.
And the fact that and my woman will vouch for me. We was about to give you a nice little tip from the price that you gave me. On the strip.
Don't get that shit now.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. You know, hey, Rich, here's the thing. Some people don't have a problem being broke and mediocre. So you let broke, mediocre motherfuckers be exactly what they're supposed to be. If they don't want to step up and do what they're supposed to do, I understand they didn't fuck up your moment though, because your moment, regardless of what they wouldn't provide, your moment was still dope. Your moment was still special.
That bothered me so much was the other obligations.
Right.
Because you would have told me this shit. We moved the fuck on.
Right.
Exactly.
Before.
We moved the fuck
Before.
on.
Yeah, and it's not like you would have been mad. You'd have just had to find another one just to get it. You know what I mean? Get it done.
Yeah.
And she took. Not only did she mess up your shit, but she took money out of somebody else's pocket who could have done it.
Yeah.
But you know what? We put it off. I cooked everything overnight. I'm lying now.
Yeah, because you can't.
I'm lying now.
You ain't cooked shit.
But we figured it out.
Yeah.
We figured out niggas ain't go hungry. They ate late, nigga, because I'm a nigga. One day. But yeah, I mean, it was beautiful though. But I'm engaged. My son's birthday. Hopefully you can hold him out just to the 20th.
What you gonna do?
I'm a clog it like pipes.
Can't stop at Aries, bro.
Yeah.
Never.
Can't stop.
Yo.
What's up? Kim is in the house. Kim Swallows is here. What's up, Kim? How you
Kim.
doing?
Hey, Kim, what's happening?
What's happening, lady?
Yeah, you can.
All right, we still got some more powders. I saw Nikki had her finger up. What's up, Nikki?
Yeah, go
Unmute.
ahead.
Unmute. Unmute.
We can hear you.
Why you yelling?
There you go.
Let's see if we can hear you now.
Mine is actually a flower,
Okay.
and they go to my best friend and my sister by choice, but not my blood, Michelle. She had a procedure done today where she had several, basically, pieces of her skin removed because it was skin cancer.
Oh, okay.
So I would be very grateful if y'all keep her in your prayers, in your heart, and wish that they got all of it. She's been struggling with this for years.
Okay.
All right, you know we got it.
All
That
right.
Praise, what
Yeah,
you
we
saying?
gonna hold her up in prayer. Yeah.
Michelle.
Michelle, big praise to Michelle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
cool.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anybody else? Well,
There's Grizz.
all right, Chris, what's up, bro?
All right. So the first thing I want to do is give flowers to everybody, like y'all, my friends, family that has supported me with pretty much all of the stuff that I do. You know, I got up here talking about I want to talk about fragrances. People come watch me talk about fragrances. I told people I wanted to get a podcast. People come up watch my podcast. Just so many different things. Like my man JB supported me from day one with everything that I do. Like when I go out and make cookies, and now I got Mafe with the support with the cookies as well. So I appreciate and want to give flowers out to everybody that supports me. And even now with my new project coming up with the music, look, with all the support that I'm getting from everybody, I truly just want to give flowers to everybody. And at this moment, I also want to tell everybody, anybody that didn't believe in me, that still don't, I'm not going to say anything derogatory or vulgar. I'm just going to say, keep watching.
Yeah.
Keep watching.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Well, I guess I'm next.
Go ahead, why not?
And I got flowers, but it was a powder situation. So the powder situation was that 2 years ago I did this conference for a company. And even after the conference, they were like telling me how well of a job I did, how professional I was. They were definitely going to call me back. Well, Monday, same day as our podcast, I get a call, and it's the people from the conference, and it's a biannual conference. So this was the second year. Last time they called me 4 months in advance, set everything up, got my, my business license, everything, and insurance, COI, and all of that. They called me Monday saying, we need you Thursday because the person we booked ain't show up. Ain't going to show up.
Uh-uh.
And I was like, I'm going to see if I can do this, but I'm not sure if I could do this. So now we come to the flower part. I called Maeve. I said, Maeve, what you doing on Thursday or Friday? And he was like, what you need me to do, bro? I said, well, I need you here for 2 days to help me with this conference. He was like, all right. I was like, you will be paid. So he was like, I know that. And I was like, cool. Then I had to call around to see who else was available during those hours. Now, and I know you working. So I was calling around, and I called Tyrone. Tyrone is Virginia's husband. Virginia is one of the makeup artists that work here. I know, shut up. Well, yeah, I had to call Tyrone. That's funny as shit to you. But anyway, you think I got there to shoot my face. So I called Tyrone. He said, no, I called Misha first. Misha's a young lady. She's been coming to the studio, learning some stuff from me. And she was like, I can't do Thursday. I can do Friday, and I can be there all day Friday, but I can't do Thursday. So then I was like, who else can I call? And I called Tyrone. That's funny as shit now. And he was like, yeah, I can do it. So I've got flowers for Maeve, Tyrone, and Misha for coming through and being the professionals that I need. This is not a small thing. This was a big conference with international speakers from all over the country and everything. I mean, it was a big deal. You did it for me.
I know.
And it was a big deal.
Listen. It's a nice check. But that shit boring as hell.
Yeah, we don't understand 87% of what they talking about. The only thing I knew was AIDS and water treatment. After that, it was all a blur. But they came in dressed professionally, ready to work. Every time I raised my hand or waved to them, they came over and they did, what's up? All right, cool. And we wowed them. I dropped the footage off today. She said, Jerry, I don't even need to look at it. for those pictures you already delivered to me. And I am pleased. I'm ecstatic, and you will never be my last call ever again. So, and that only comes from the work that you, Tyrone, and Misha put in with me. I couldn't have done all 3 of those cameras by myself. Wouldn't have happened. So, big shout out to y'all for taking care of that. And you know, it's like the one thing I can say about the people in this village here, we definitely be having each other's back. And I love the fact that, you know, I could call any of y'all. Cause I called you. I was like, yo, Rich, this girl needed me to do this event and I can't do it. And Rich was like, all right, I'll give her a call. Rich did the event. She texted me and was like, remember she texted me when we were sitting in the podcast. And I
gotta get her phone.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what possessed me to call her when my kid backed out. But I called her. And she was so serious. Like she posted on Facebook, she was calling around.
Yeah,
like,
that's how my people are. I got some really dope people that I work with. Yeah. But you was funny because when I said Angela, you was like, Angela from Light Touch? He made the same face look. But so I mean that's my flowers, and I just wanna thank all of y'all because y'all made it happen, and without y'all, you know, I wouldn't be anything. But Jesse, what's up? How you doing?
Speaking of LT,
yeah,
Conti.
Yes, congratulations to Conti. She's having a kid. So yeah. So let's keep this train moving. I want to go to the CYDH. Yeah.
Absolutely not.
You got to snap.
What?
Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me. So I saw this, and it's just like with anything else. However you feel is how you feel, and you have the right to feel that way. But I named this CYDH. Could you date her?
Yeah.
She look like a goddamn werewolf. Hell no. I'm scared she gonna change in the damn moonlight. No, we good. No, I'm straight.
We gotta get rid of the chest head.
No, but you changing her. She don't want to
That
change.
is not okay. That's
not
not.
okay.
That's nasty. That's no.
Listen,
But they say that's not ladylike.
I don't like it,
Bruh, I'm all in the manscaping too. Yeah.
No.
Too much hair, you smell like a bear. I can't be out here stinking.
Hey
so.
man, ain't nothing wrong with smelling like a bear.
You a different type of bear. You a bear with over 12,000 colognes. Shut up. That don't play with you.
She is not supposed to smell like a bear. That's the problem.
She, you know what the funny thing is, she look like she's stinking. She probably bites.
And when it's
What do you say? Oh, natural.
and then when it's sweaty,
Anthony says nope.
nah, when it's sweaty, it's like a jerry curl. It's got an ultra perm. Nah.
So, but is it wrong?
Wait,
for you to feel that way?
we gonna go back to this one. I'm a you know how they say pictures, you can look at a picture and tell how they smell. That's pink lotion, weed, and cocoa butter right there.
Yeah. And just like the cocoa butter on that.
because I saw it, and the first
Pink
thing I
lotion is
think
crazy.
about was, could you date her? And I was like, no.
Nah.
But if you look at her face, she's a beautiful young lady.
I don't really care about the rest of shit. It's the chest hair.
Bro.
When you laying chest to chest with your girl and her head tickling yours.
Hey, JB, look.
What if you get
First off,
tied up and locked? You know what I'm saying?
Think about
It's a-
mission.
I can do.
You come
I
up
can
and
do.
That's my
No, see, I could do leg hair. Leg hair, I can probably do. That's not that big of a deal. But like facial and chest and shoulder hair and back hair, hell no.
Can
Look
you
like
run
a damn chia pet.
Who the hell got hair on their shoulders?
Hold on.
Oh, I've seen it.
Video back for Shantae.
I'm glad I haven't seen it.
Nah, bruh.
No,
That's what you walked into, Shantae.
Listen.
Bruh.
I'm gonna meet you halfway. Just shave the chest, okay?
But
No.
she said embrace her
Shave
hair.
you. Shave you. Shave.
Let's be honest. If this is a grown man clip, we gonna be honest. Why the fuck we gotta embrace that shit? They ain't about to embrace our bullshit.
If she gotta shave her nipples, I'm out.
She said embrace your hair. So I'm just saying what she said. I didn't say you should embrace it.
No. I mean, she can go ahead and embrace her hair.
Video that big word on the top of it.
I keep changing for them.
Them titties getting
Listen.
shaved when she goes.
Hey, look, I'm gonna say this to you. And this is just real shit. I'm gonna say this to you, real shit though. If you get a guy,
Don't do it.
Hey. Oh, check this out, man. I'm gonna say this: if you get a guy that is okay with that hair, that body hair, he probably wants to date your damn brother. You're a step below your brother.
That's a
Man, that like that much damn hair. I'm just saying.
Or Greg, the nigga been to jail.
All right, we're not going to dwell on this. I just thought it was a quick topic we could talk about. But the question of the day is based on a question that was given to me by Van Gogh. So here is the question of the day.
Have you ever had to learn a lesson the hard way?
All right,
They
before we
told me-
go into this, you post Reverend Rogers' question answer right quick. Hey, she may have great hygiene and just embraces her hair. She was born like that, and that. Grow back.
No.
She may have
She
raised
may
them
have
up.
razor bumps. Do you boo hoo? Boo boo? Do you boo boo?
Right, why can't you not read this evening?
You know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to get my laptop because it seems like the screen is farther away tonight for some reason. I
You need to put your readers on, Jerry.
It don't work. No, I only need them for close up. I usually get. I can see it.
Apparently, you don't need them for just close up.
Huh? Okay, so the question of the day was: have you ever had to learn a lesson the hard way? And
Hell yeah.
what lesson was it, and what took it? What made it the hard way for you?
I go first.
The question only because
Yeah,
the hallway.
They told me to fuck with that nigga, and I did. Now my SpongeBob voice 10 years later. Some bullshit. Simply put, I should have listened. I should have fucking listened.
yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all
I have
did.
as well. I have as well.
I think everybody has learned at least one thing the hard way.
Yeah, I mean, because I had to, I didn't listen to one of the greatest poets of our time, and I should have. The poet, the great poet, Snoop Dogg, bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.
Oh,
Okay.
You're right.
And it's not all of them, but the problem is I ran into a hoe and ran across a trick bitch and had some problems in both of those situations. So some of these bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. And
That
I had to
was my
learn the hard way.
Grace, I didn't think about it that way, but now that you saying it,
makes perfect sense, doesn't it?
yeah.
Quite accurate.
Reverend Rogers said, "Hell, JB, just make sure they know you can't see and that you can't, and not that you can't read."
He reads good, man.
I read real good.
He's real
I
good
told
since
the
they
story.
passed that law.
I told the story on this podcast before because I'm thinking about what Grace just said, right?
Yeah.
The first time that I really got arrested and shit, right? And I'm not promoting that. But but I remember copping some weed one time, right? I'm being honest.
So you're not promoting getting arrested or not promoting copping weed?
not getting arrested. Okay. But I remember sitting there because I got it from a man who was up Days In, and all I heard was Jay-Z lyric. When Jay-Z goes like, "Hey, it's like cotton work from out the Days In. It's hot outside. Get about it." I was like, what the fuck you talking about?
Yeah. That's a mobile trap where you like to hide the motel. You know?
Well, the one lesson that I had to learn the hard way is I had to learn to stop trusting people.
Mm.
And it took me $10,000 to learn it.
Mm.
And most of the people that have been around the podcast have heard the story, so I'm not going to rehash it. But you know, putting your trust in the wrong person at a time where where you're comfortable, and $10,000 is still $10,000.
Oh yeah.
And I wasn't half a millionaire or a millionaire. I was living comfortable. So when I made that move, I thought it was going to bring more money. So, I learned the hard way. And my mom told me a long time ago, if you can lend it, then you don't need it back. So look at it like you're giving it away. That way, if you never get it, you won't be upset. And if you need it, you'll never lend it. So, Mom,
Shit.
it's been 10 years. I learned that lesson, and I have not ever fell into that trap again. Your words came back strong. So, it's like you got to remember that was a hard lesson, because $10,000 is $10,000. And when your wife trusts you, and your family trusts you, and everybody believes in what you're doing, even though they may have a little reservation, but they know how I am with money and how I am with structure and how I do my homework. But anybody can get got, and I got. And so, always remember, if you lend it, look at it as it's not coming back. So if you need it, don't lend it. So that was my hard lesson. Shantae, what you got to say? Oh, my father still says, don't lend it if you can't afford to lose it. Yep.
I feel like
Yeah.
he says that shit though. Like they said, we just don't know what it means.
Can you go back up to Reverend Rogers' first comment? One thing about these lessons, you usually feel something ain't right before you end up in it. The lesson is to trust your first mind. My first mind was that I was doing the right thing.
Right. Right.
And my mom didn't come in until after I'd already lent it,
Yeah.
So, sometimes you can have all of the best intentions, do your homework, and you can still get got. So,
Right.
what's the second thing? I say that all the time. I don't loan it if I don't mind to lose it. In fact, I don't loan. I give, but to the level I won't miss.
Right. But you know what? I one thing that my dad used to say to me, you can look at it one of two ways. You can look at it as somebody stole from you, or you can look at it as that's how much it costs to pay them to get them out of your life.
Yeah.
Jay, how many times you in front of some folks and that turned out?
Repeat that.
How many times you in front of some folks and it ain't turned out too well? Like you had to go back and teach some lessons after learning a lesson.
One.
Okay. You don't never run off on the plug. What I'm trying to tell you.
All right.
Don't do it.
I'll be honest. I never gave any amount
No,
of money.
he ain't run off on the plug. He got arrested
Oh.
Damn,
before paying for it.
Was that an investment?
Huh?
No, it was supposed to be a loan that was supposed to be given back.
I mean, Jerry, if you want to get that money back, you just got to say the word, bro. Like,
They still ain't got it.
well, that's when you get, you repo things. You make
No.
their life a little harder.
But you know what?
I'm great at repoing.
No, but the whole idea is
You know about that repo card, don't you?
But see, this is the one thing that kept me resolute in the fact that I'm not gonna go the other way. Is that one? I am being blessed beyond favor. Like what I've been blessed with and how I've been blessed ever since that happened, I've gotten that money back 5, 10-fold.
Yeah.
Because I didn't make it an issue. I made it a lesson. So the person that got the money has been through trials and tribulations ever since and still ain't standing on their own feet.
Damn.
So, they when you do something and you're being a blessing, you get a blessing. But if you're getting something and it's being a curse, it's gonna be a curse. And they were cursed by the fact that they didn't do what they said they were doing. And I've been blessed. Because if I wasn't the person that I was, I wouldn't have got you to work with me last week. I wouldn't have got the other people to work with me. I wouldn't be able to make the money that I made last week if I was still worried about that money. So, but I don't want to dwell on this too long because it's the question of the day, but it's not the topic of the show. I wanted to let y'all know, if you didn't know, the topic of the show was brought to me by Van. We knew that because we talk about it. And it's basically when we say shop talk, it's about cameras, lighting, equipment, stuff like that. But more than that, it says it's about the artistry of photography.
Hold
So-
on. You see what Rap said?
Where
He said the Bible said the way of the transgender.
transgressor,
It's hard.
transgressor,
Do not misquote Jesus, yo.
That's what I say.
No.
transgressor.
Say it right, yo. Jesus listening. Say it right.
You don't put words in Jesus' mouth.
Boy,
Now you know who can't read.
You know what I mean?
wow.
So,
I said I was all right.
so Van, I want you
Damn.
to. I want to hear your voice on this, and because I know that you do a lot of photography, and you like to keep it as natural as possible. And what are the things that you do, and why do you do them the way that you do without too much editing and too much everything else?
I feel like that photography in itself should be as pure as it can be. I think that some, not all, but some photographers, they'll take a shot and then they'll just be like, oh, I can fix it in editing, rather than trying to get the shot right the first time. So that's where my focus is trying to get it right the first time so I don't have to edit anything. That allows me to take more photos and not spend a lot of time looking at a computer screen, trying to figure out what software does what functions do what on like what editing programs. It to me, it's a necessary skill set, but some people rely on editing way more than they should rather than just getting the shot that they need to get the first time.
Can you throw up Van 1 for me? So this is one of
this
the
photo,
yeah.
right. So this photo right here is actually unedited straight out of the camera, and a lot of people didn't believe it because you can see that motion in the photo. So this was probably done probably 10, maybe 10, 12 years ago. It was actually shot at midnight, but I needed it to look like daytime, and I needed to create that ghost-like movement. So in this one, what I did, it was a long exposure shot. That way you would gather all the light, and then the model in the photo is actually Nikki. So I set the shutter to be open for 30 seconds. So in that 30-second time frame, every 10 seconds, she would move forward and stop, and then move forward and then stop, and then move forward and stop to get that ghost-like creation. That's a single shot photo right there with no editing.
Go to Van 2.
Jerry was actually present for this one. This was shot in the studio upstairs. He actually had a blue light that was up in the ceiling, and it made the walls blue to your eye when you saw it. So of course, when you bring that f-stop way up, it darkens the photo. And then I had 2 gel lights just on the wall. That's a single shot photo right there as well. 0 editing.
Van 3.
That's pinky.
Same model. Same model. Same blue light. You can see it now because I brought that f-stop to where you could actually get some of the light in there, so you could see like her features and get some of the color out of it. But that's from the same session. That's just a few frames later, again, completely unedited, and all I did was change the lights on the wall from yellow to pink to match the purple and the blue that was going to show up in that.
Well, you know, the biggest thing about this, and I don't know if everybody else catches it, when you added the purple, it caused everything that was red to pop more.
Yep.
If you look at her tattoos, the red on her tattoos is popping real hard. Like it actually gave the picture more depth.
Yep.
Yeah. Can we go to the comments? Make sure we're not missing some questions. Don't get me. Go to the next one. Has anyone done something creative with the new tech lately? If so, what? Skip the AI stuff. Well, give me an example of what new tech you're talking about. Are you talking about strobes, cameras? What are we talking about, Charles? So we can be more specific. And this is why you are called creatives. And her hair, yeah. Because her hair is pink, but it popped that pink a little bit harder too, because you can see the definition. And actually, it looks like the tat is more in focus than her hair. Yeah. And I think we got one more. Van?
Yeah. Okay. So this right here is a shot that I did late night at National Harbor, probably 3 months after it was built. As you can see, the statues and everything that they have up there now aren't there. Like in that little archway, if you've been down there lately, they have that the military guy with the bride standing right there in the middle. That wasn't even put up yet.
Okay.
So this one actually took a little while. It took me about maybe 10 or 12 shots to get this just right. But you can see the lighting in the foreground and in the background is even. That's really, really hard to do at night. Like I said, it was when National Harbor was first built. I don't exactly remember what settings that I had the camera on. I'll have to go find the original photo and look at the metadata for it. But that's, again, a single shot, unedited photo. It's not stacked or anything like that.
Cool. And how long do you remember how long the exposure was on that? Or close to how long it was?
I think that might have been like a 5-second exposure.
Lens?
I mean, it was
What
really,
lens did
really
you
short.
use?
That lens, what camera was that? That was shot with a Nikon D50. I do remember that. So it was probably my old Tamron lens at like 18 millimeter.
Okay. Strobes, cameras, global shutter, new strobes, new glass, new modifiers. Well, actually, I got a shot that I've done recently because I'm learning something new. And by the way, Van, not to step on it, that is an excellent shot. The reason why I asked about the glass is because of the fact that usually once you get like to that distance point of a photograph,
That's your point.
that vantage point of the light usually falls off really hard and you get a lot of bokeh. But it's not a lot of bokeh. So that meant the frame, it was a long frame, but it wasn't over 30 seconds. I knew it couldn't have been over 30 seconds because you would have got more bokeh.
Right.
So that's a great shot.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Can we go to JB2? Because this is something new that I'm working on. So this was shot actually with new glass. It was with with the Sigma 85 millimeter that I have now that I'm working with. And this is all natural light created from the fire. There is no other light. This was outdoors at 1:30 in the morning. So the only existing light is the light on the subject is coming from the fire. Um, Shooting with a prime 85 millimeter 1.4, and I can't tell you the my f stop at that point because I'm learning how to shoot fire because in order to get that crisp of the fire, the color, the depth, and to also keep the subject in focus, you can't have these long shutter speeds. You got to shoot high speed, and Solara, who is the young lady in the picture, is an amazing model as far as motion because she knows when she can flow and when she needs to hold, and so it makes it a lot easier when the model understands what is needed from the photographer in order to get it done. Because you have those models that can't stop moving, and in order to get the fire and the focus correctly, you've got to have that marriage. And this is unedited. This is straight out of the camera. And I wanted to make sure that people, because they know that I shoot in a studio a lot, they think that everything that I do gets edited. But a lot of things, if you're doing it right, it doesn't need to be edited. Can we go to JB7? I know I'm jumping you around. This is also another natural light picture I took of my boy Tyrell. He got a watch company that wanted to be they wanted him to be their spokesperson. And we went out to Ellicott City one morning on a Sunday, and it was like 30 degrees, and he went into the shop and just asked the lady if he could sit in the window and take some pictures. If you notice, this was also with that same 85 millimeter because I'm getting used to it. I'm learning it. I'm learning where I can pull, where I can push, or where I need to just keep it neutral. And this was more of a neutral shot. It was shot around f8. I believe I was shooting at 400 ISO, and I think my speed was probably 1/25th. So, and actually, these are the pictures of Tyrell were used for promotion for the watch company, but the picture that I did of Solar was just taken last week, so it hasn't. You guys are the first persons to even see that image, but so natural light, because you see the triangles from the light coming across his body and then coming up across the hat. It was done on purpose because it leading lines get into the watch, so it goes towards the watch. So we want to make sure that we are pushing what is being advertised. And then I did something that I don't do a lot, and that's backlit pictures. Can you go to JB6? Same subject, but this is a backlit picture. There is no front light. If you notice, there's some nice little fall off trails of light on his hat. It's coming across his temple, and the watch is so prominent because the light just kind of reflected off of the hat. Because if you notice, the watch has a little blue blue tint to it because the light was shooting off of the brim of the hat, and it kind of caught the watch a little bit and gave it this little blue tinge in it. And that's all natural, unedited, straight out of camera. The one thing that I didn't like and that I would do if I was retouching the picture is take off the label of the suit maker, because I think that's kind of tacky and people don't realize you're supposed to take that off after you buy a suit. It's not like your baseball hat, but you're supposed to take that label off. But besides that, the fact that his eyes closed, it just leads everything. The triangles in this picture all lead towards the watch. If you look at the far triangle on the left, the medium triangle from the brim of the hat where his hand meets over to the watch, they all lead you to the watch. And that's one of the most, important things. And then because I really do believe that you have to have a understanding of everything. You can't just always say, I mean, and this is no slight to you, Van, because what you do is amazing. But sometimes you have to edit. Sometimes you have to punch a picture to make it more prevalent depending upon what you're doing. And if you could go to this one, I didn't change the name of it, but it's the pink. Yeah, this is an actual published picture of Miss J. Nicole. And this image is, I punched it a little bit and I cleaned it up a little bit because, when you shoot on paper, a lot of times you have marks from previous people using it. So you want to clean off the paper. Jay is naturally built like that. So no, I didn't tuck in her waist. No, I didn't move her body. I didn't have to reshape her. There is none of the, there is no, but there's literally no AI used on this picture. It's all hand retouching. So you can do a hand retouching and make sure that it's done well and make sure that it doesn't, like if we could zoom in, you would be able to see that that's J. Nicole. It looks like her every day of the week when she's, got her makeup on and everything. Cause Jay's natural. So when she works, I did not make her head small, but, the whole idea with this image was that it was for the Malcolm Staples. Malcolm Staples designed the dress that Jay is wearing, and he's an amazing dressmaker. He does stuff that borders on men's fashion for women. Like he likes the cut of men's suits if tailored for women. So, a lot of his stuff is very on the edge where it's got that sort of androgyny kind of look to it. But I love his work. We work a lot together. So,
damn, Malcolm. You
yeah.
not going to say Malcolm.
And thank you so much. So, we out of the question. Okay.
Oh,
Go ahead, Nikki. You can talk anytime.
hey, Jay.
So I know
Hey.
nowadays everything is digital. You photograph things digital, you upload it to your computer digitally. What about film? When I first started in the industry, that's what I was being shot with, was film.
Mm-hmm.
So you nailed the shot and then moved on. You nailed that shot and moved on. There was no editing involved, no altering.
I beg to differ because you got to remember I'm the second oldest person. Well, no, on this podcast I am the oldest person in the room, and I literally worked in a film lab for 10 years. And I had to use a technique called dodging and burning. And dodging and burning where is what they did on every image that came out of a film camera that was put on Vogue, that was put in Elle, that was put in any magazine, even Time Life. They did edit. It's a different type of editing. They actually manipulated the actual
Chemicals, really.
no, not the chemicals, the actual film.
Yeah.
The actual negatives were manipulated.
And the red.
And also another thing, and Charles is probably older than me, he can remember if you wanted to get a soft touch filter and you didn't have the money, you grabbed a pair of legs pantyhose and put it over your lens because it took away that harshness of the light and it gave you that smooth texture that we get when you go into an AI program. Now, you can get the same exact look from a digital camera that you could get from a film camera.
Cutting it with baby laxative back in the day.
Yeah. If you know the lighting. I think I think what most people and what probably you see, Nikki, is that most people don't shoot for finished product because they were never taught to shoot for finished product. They were taught to shoot and fix it in the post. That's not how I shoot. That's not how Maeve shoot. We don't want to sit at our computers all day long. We don't want to have to photo manipulate.
Can we call it what it is?
What?
I have learned over the years, it's one of those things of you get the shot you want, or that that's what you're aiming for. It's one shot. It's not 20, and then you pick which one is the best and then edit it.
Well,
No,
actually, I even
you
did that
create the
in
shot
film
you
days.
want.
Well,
I don't
no,
think
but in
it's
film days,
changed. Yeah.
well, in film days, I used to take Polaroids before I shot. Like I literally would grab a Polaroid and I would take a couple Polaroids to make sure my lighting and everything was correct before I transferred it to film and picked up my film camera. That's how we were trained.
That's
Yeah.
pretty smart.
It's just
I just think that a lot of people didn't realize how much, and I'm talking about on a professional level, how much we did on a professional level before we took your picture.
That's the thing. Digital cameras just made it a
Easy.
one button thing to do the stuff you learned to do in manual. You can
Right.
do double exposures with manuals. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like Jerry said, you could do a soft focus with some pantyhose.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like it just made it easier, but it's obsolete. It's not it's gonna be like when Polaroid cameras come out now, it's a trend, it's trendy, it's something
It's niche.
It's niche. That's exactly the word. It's niche. But it's never gonna take over the market again for as cameras. Kodak mixed that way when they could have went digital, but
Right.
they stayed film. They, what I'm saying, went out of business because of it. But like even now, you have film cameras, you take a bunch of pictures. Once you get that negative developed, you may got 2 good shots
Mhm.
because you only took 2 good shots.
Right.
And you got to use what you got. You can't go back and do it again.
Nope.
And most times, even with digital, you're not going to reshoot that shoot.
No.
I don't want to miss this, right?
Right.
I think Nikki is.
So I got another question
Yeah.
that's
Transform.
related to the digital
That
aspect.
shit makes sense.
Hold
to
on.
us.
Go ahead, Nikki.
What do you do, or how would you react, or whatever, if somebody claims that your photo was altered? That the models in your photo, their figure, their waistline, their bust, whatever, has been
I can show
altered,
them the raw image, and
although it has not.
No. Why do you give a fuck?
yeah,
Wait, say
true.
that again?
It's like, why you give a fuck? Like, let them think what they think. Do they like it?
I mean, everybody's gonna critique an image, and they can say that it was photo manipulated, but I'm telling you, a lot of times my models don't get their pictures edited. A lot of times, the pictures that you see, if you go to my Facebook or my YouTube page, and it says a repost by me, that model posted that original picture I gave her straight out of the camera with no filters or anything on it because she liked it the way it was.
That's
What?
me.
Yeah,
That's me.
they look like real life.
Don't edit nothing. Don't edit nothing. If we didn't get it right coming out the camera, I don't want it.
Because Jay will
How
tell you,
common is it
she
nowadays
prefers
to actually
to get the raw
alter a
image
model's
without the
figure?
edit. But then she has, like working with somebody like Malcolm, or when she's working with someone like Shayna, who's some of the creatives we work with, they want that perfected picture because even though the model is not the focus, the dresses or with Shayna, the jewelry is, there's a certain aesthetic that has to be met for commercial photography.
Industry standard type stuff.
And
Yeah.
I understand it, but I think that only matters to us. Right? That's why I asked the question: who gives a fuck, right? And I'm not saying that shit out of pocket.
Right.
Like if you did a model gig, right? And I don't know your friends, I don't know what you do or not. If you go show them like this is what I did, and they tell you the shit is altered, why would I care? Why would I care? You don't know what the fuck happened. Like you don't get it. Do you like it? Are you reposting this shit? like that's the shit that matters.
Yeah.
If they think it's altered, that just boosts us up a little bit.
Yeah. I mean,
Hey, like that's a good thing.
like if you go to my page right now on Facebook, and you'll see the maternity pictures I did of Michelle Lothar and her husband, and those pictures were not edited. She wanted to show the stretch marks. They were maternity pictures. She wanted the stretch marks to show. She wanted, all of the transformation of her body because she's a fitness person. So to show what had happened to her body and it was natural was beautiful to her. So if you look at those pictures of Michelle, they weren't edited. You know what she asked me to edit? The dirty floor. Because that was the thing that she didn't like. Wasn't worried about her stomach. She wasn't worried about her dark marks. She said, don't even edit my face. Because this is me. So it depends on if you have a model or you have a client who is not as confident as they should be about how they look, and they want you to do all that photo manipulation. And some of us have to do it because we're paid to do it. I'm a prestidigitator. I could make you look like whoever you want to look like if I need to do that to make the sale. But if you're coming to me for my artistic work, I'm not doing all that shit. Just not happening.
You had that fine to be like, I want you to fix my head. What you want me to do to your head? Take the loose ends, get rid of that, the flyaways.
Yeah.
Nah, like, bitch, do I look like a hairdresser?
Like, and one of my other questions was, and I know Van's answer to this, but is AI part of your toolbox now? Do you do anything with AI now in your photography?
Hey, can we be honest?
Yeah.
AI been part of it too.
Yeah. If people don't, yeah, that's true. Because if you have the move tool, if you have the liquefy,
you got to see big pictures.
yeah. But is it a part of your toolbox? Is it something you use regularly?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, it's just what's going on. It's the wave. I mean, it's more than the wave. It's where the technology is going.
Right.
So, you kind of gotta. You silly to think that you can be able to not have to use it at all in some form or another. Even if you're somebody who's busy, if you can drop all your pictures into a program and it will edit it the way you want to in an hour, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to sit there and go picture by picture by picture. How much time and energy does that save you? How much more money can you be making if you ain't got to sit up there? Like you say, we don't like sitting at the computer after we take the shot. I want to be able to take the shot, upload it, send it to the client. If a couple of things need to be this and need to be that, cool. But I want to be off to the next one, to the next check.
You know what I don't like?
What?
I don't like weeks, months later. Like if I send you your pictures, and you get your pictures, you not spend the block.
To do something later after you done lived with them for
I don't know, like 2 months later, then it'd be like, oh, I finally got to sit down. Maybe we'll guess what.
Listen, you got to send down some more money because that's an additional charge.
I mean, like I worked with a new model today. I mean, this week out of PA. Her name is Stacy Cole. And I wanted to post a picture of her today that I did, but I didn't have her permission. And you know me, I'm all about permission and making sure people know. I mean, Jay has already seen the images that I posted today, so they already Jay certified. She's good with them. But when I'm working with somebody new, she was all natural, very little makeup, and these are some of that. I loved every picture that we took just like they were. Now, of course, if I go for publishing or something like that, now, because I have a certain aesthetic that I like for my pictures, yes, I'm going to edit. But the whole idea is that I like them the way they are. But in order sometimes to be seen on the level where I am, to get those covers and get the recognition that I'm looking for on the level where I want to be known as a fashion and beauty photographer, you can't give them no raw images. It's okay for some of these caviar magazines, but when you're talking about being in like some of the other magazines that I've been in, and you're not going to get in those magazines. You're not going to get those bylines. Just like every picture you took and the videos that we did this week, whenever they post them, they have all our names bylined on those images and those videos. So you get credit for those. And if it wasn't on the level where people are going to recognize it and want to give you more work from it, you're not going to get it. But I get what Nikki's saying. There was a purity and there was an honesty about shooting on film.
Was it though?
Yes, because if you got it, you got it. If you didn't get it, you didn't get it. So you either did the shoot over again, or you said, lesson learned, I got to get better.
I think a lot of that stuff, man, is just the times that it was in.
Yeah.
It was if the technology was limited at that time, that's what it was. So you had to be the best. You had to find out what it was. Like anything we know, anything we learn comes from somebody doing it, writing it down, and then teaching it.
Right.
So, like we tell everybody, when you get your camera, like if I'm mentoring a new photographer, if you don't know your camera, I can't teach you your camera. I don't use Canons. Well, I don't use this. Well, I don't use that. So I can't tell you what an A7 gonna do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to know your camera, know what it can do. You got to know the rules and how far you can bend it. You know what I'm saying? You say again?
You should know a Nikon.
I know Nikon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was it? I'm sorry. This
So-
guy. I'm sorry. Yeah, Sony.
So can you do? So I want to pull up one more picture, and that's JB1.
Wow.
Now, I want to go around the room. Did I edit this picture?
I'm gonna tell you what you had. Clique, that was-
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say that's unedited.
I agree.
I think you did.
I'm looking at that shadow on the floor right there, and then her extension and how there's no shadow on the back wall. I don't think that's edited at all.
I know you're not an expert, Grizz, but what do you think?
Oh, let's can we do a little tally? Put it on the screen.
I'm agreeing with Van. I'm looking at the shadow on the floor, and I'm thinking the lighting's coming from the front of I guess where her foot's pointing at or whatever. So yeah, I'm thinking it's not edited at all. I think it's natural.
All right. So Van says no. Ray says no. You say no.
I'll say that.
Bay said yes.
Babe. At least he called you somebody
Mate,
working
mate.
nice. Mate.
May said he thinks it's edited. So that's two. What you think, Jay?
I'm looking. I'm on my phone, so I really can't see. I would say that it is edited.
Two. I'm gonna be honest. Where I'm at with it, because I know you.
Mhm.
I don't know. I seen him edit pictures in real time. It looks fucking amazing. I seen him shot and shit in real time. It looks fucking amazing. I'll be honest. I don't know. I'm stepping out.
Nikki, what do you think?
I just want-
So, as a fellow dancer, I would say it's either unedited or mildly edited. The shadows correspond. What the fuck just happened? Okay. The shadows correspond with her pose, the way she is. But this is going to sound really freaking weird. But if somebody had truly edited it, look at her crotch. Look at her belly. It's not smooth.
What's the answer, Jay?
That picture is straight out of camera.
So, yes, I feel like it's unedited.
And the whole idea is that if you have the lighting right, if you have a model who knows her body, if you have all your camera set right, you're going to get a good image. And it's going to be something that you don't always have to run to your computer and edit. Now, if you look now, and this will be the dead giveaway, because if you look at the picture JB1 and then you look, don't make it big, move the mouse off of it right quick. They can't see this. I want you to see it. You can see the floor in the front, and you can see the ceiling in the top. They couldn't see that. I didn't know it was going to be like that. But because when you put it on the screen, it truncates a little bit. The actual ceiling and floor was in that picture on purpose. So you see the black floor, and you can see some of the railing and the ceiling on that picture. And
so that means I was right.
Yeah,
and
it was not
cropped.
It was not cropped.
It was cropped because if I couldn't see the
No,
ceiling,
I'm saying when she puts it on screen, it drops it off.
No. I was right.
No, look. Watch this. You can see it there. Can you put JB1 back on the screen? See, it crops it on the screen. I didn't crop it. It's still there, but you can't see it on the screen.
So
the screen is just truncating the picture.
So it's
I didn't edit it. Shut up.
You didn't,
but the computer did.
Fucking truncated, like you just said.
But I didn't. The picture. Shut up.
That's an incredible pose. Props to her and to you.
Okay. And I want to give y'all one more. Is it edited or is it not? Can we go to JB4?
Michelle, is this truncated too?
Not much.
That's edited.
Yeah, I would say that's edited.
I can see the dodge and the burn.
You can see the what and the what?
The
dodge and the burn.
Yeah, I think I'd say edited too.
I definitely say it's truncated.
Shut up.
I don't know. I think I might need my readers, Jerry. So, yeah, I'm gonna say edited. If I look at her face, I'm gonna say it.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. All right, we're not going to belabor this point. She is unedited. The floor is edited.
Her face is edited.
You see my little skin too. Like
the tone of her face and the tone of her chest are
that's
different.
just makeup, but you can see the blur on her cheeks, closer to her jawline.
I think
because the floor was edited. If you look at the ropes, the floor was edited.
I think we need to see this picture outside of on the screen.
Yeah,
like this.
it's hard. It's really hard on this one.
Because if you say it's just because like if I look at it like this, look her face is edited. But you said it's just the floor.
Because as I got closer to the edges of the floor near her face, even if you look at the ropes are blurred.
Okay, on that same plane.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it got a little bit of the edges of her face.
Gotcha. Okay.
But this one was a harder one to depict than most because of the fact that, there is a lot of floor editing. Because before we had the renovations done, our white floor was horrible. So I couldn't let it go out. And another reason the floor ain't white, it's beige, because I had to paint the floor. So, but all right. But I mean, the whole idea is that a lot of times, depending upon how you edit, what you use to edit, because there were times when I was using AI programs and Jay called me out on it, and she said, "Don't do that ever again to my face."
Well, her booty. I sat there one time, and I was like, her booty ate that fat, and she said, "Shut the fuck up." But no, my booty not that fat.
Anyway,
I was on mute. Yes, I will say that. Don't do that. Don't pay me throwing up there with the rest of it. I must have left it home. I don't know. Made me look like me.
Because go ahead.
Yo, Jay looked like Sandy from the End of Grease when she walked through the bush.
Go to the last picture on in pink since he said she looked like Sandy. Awesome.
You know what I love?
I don't get to shoot Jay a lot, but let me tell you this much.
Me neither.
I
my
like
nigga.
Nigga,
But
you know I ain't that far, right?
she walked when she walked out of the door.
You always got 3/4 of a titty out too, Jay.
That's not my fault. I wanted to be completely covered, and I stated that. But then when I got and seen the outfit, I'm like, "Yo, nigga, was you not listening to me?" That's what I said. I didn't want that.
That's always out.
But it's always a quarter of a titty. You're right.
At least when I shoot you, you fully dressed. That's all I'm saying.
All right,
Thank you. I appreciate it.
But wait a minute, that was not my call.
Nobody said it was your call.
No, I'm not. I'm saying to him. I'm saying like this was me shooting Malcolm's creation. He was the one calling the shots as far as how the dress
He was
laid
like,
and everything.
I'm gonna call Jay up for this outfit because she gonna have 3/4 of a titty out when I put it on.
The 3/4 technique.
If you could have seen the side eye I gave this man when I put it on, I just looked. He was like, I know.
Right. Because he knows that Jay is not going to be like some of the models who are going to be showing all that goody goody. So
no more.
It's not the same drunk where he was changing men clothes.
No, he don't make. No, he doesn't change men's clothes into female clothes. He uses a men's aesthetic on some of his outfits when he makes them. This is not a men's aesthetic. This is definitely this is a whole feminine vibe look. It doesn't.
I was out here being a matador.
It's a dope outfit. Yeah.
I love that outfit. I love that.
All that was missing was a hat and a red cape.
Real.
Yeah, with a matador.
Now
it's wearing that shit out
now
already.
If I were to shoot it and I was the stylist, if say I had his clothes in my styling cabinet, I would put a mauve shirt underneath of it because I think that most women aren't going to wear just a bolero cut jacket without a top, or either a skin tone bra underneath of it so that it matches with it. And she feels comfortable enough to have it open, but she knows nobody's ever going to see anything but a bra. So, but this helps sell the outfit because I think he sold it, Jay.
That quarter of a titty. Sold that outfit.
Yep. We got some comments. Let's see. Don't want to interrupt, just stopping by real quick and sticking my head in the door to say hi and hope everyone's had a good Easter. Also, shout out and congratulations to you, Rich. Thank you, Shauna.
Hey, Shauna.
Hey, Shauna.
Right, yeah.
Right, one quarter technique in the
Every Monday night, be like, hey,
come on, Red. You know,
don't do that. I did not see Sandy.
Mr. Shooters in the house. He said, "Yeah, I see Sandy."
I did not see Sandy.
To be honest, the colors are very complimentary to the skin tone, makeup, and background. The total package is on point. And
thanks, Red.
That's one thing that I definitely
that's a
will
good religious observation to say she got 3/4 of a titty out.
Praise the Lord. I saw some titty.
That's a titty. That's a titty.
I mean, his friend called him and said, "You know what, God? You know what? Big women."
So we are rounding the corner on the end of this amazing episode. Van, thank you so much for this topic. It worked so well. And you notice I paired your question of the day with your topic because, I don't want people thinking that I'm running the ship. We all talk and we all try to come up with a topic and subjects that are going to make y'all think and make sure that we have fun on Monday nights. But guess what? There's Wednesday night. And on Wednesday night, that's a whole nother level. And we're going to bring our boy Grizz up to the stage so he can tell you about Wednesday nights.
So every single Wednesday night, make sure you guys come out to check out the Sophisticated Grizzly podcast, 8:15. We will be going live over on YouTube. We go live on Facebook as well. And I have no idea what we're going to be talking about, but understand this, whatever we're going to talk about, somebody's going to get in trouble. So just be ready.
Well, you know it ain't Lamar because he showed up.
And there it is.
Lamar is in Baltimore
Oh yeah.
for the off-season workout.
Okay.
He got to read that playbook. He like, no, this ain't gonna work. But
Do what he got to do.
yeah, original sin. Y'all ain't no good.
Don't you know, bro?
You know the question week sometime, Pastor.
So Jay, are you able to come on up and tell us about Jay Moore?
Listen, y'all, my
Yeah.
eyes is on fire. They on fire. All this pollen got my eyes so itchy. But yes, I can still see enough to take your orders at jmore.com for all your luxurious body butter needs. Body butters, body scrubs, shower gels, candles, and air fresheners. Come see me. All year round, you must de-ashify that ass.
All right.
What is it?
You must de-ashify that ass.
Oh,
And my,
We got
and my
one
grands
last
boy.
comment for the end of the night. Let's see what it is. Amen.
Amen.
That's
And
the
the
way
church
you
says
is.
amen.
Jesus Christ Tabernacle.
Thank
Amen.
you guys so much for coming into the Grown Man Click podcast with me, Scott T, Richie Rich, Van Gogh, and Maeve. And we are so happy that you came through, but we need you to do something for us. Can you do these 3 things? Can you like? Can you share? And can you subscribe? The number of people that were watching tonight was amazing. We saw them numbers rising. Right now, we've had a steady number on there for about 30, 40 minutes. We love it. But if you all told 10 people about this podcast, that number will be 5 times greater. And we would love to get there. Please, 10 times greater. 10 times greater. Please. And if you watching on YouTube, hype us up. Please hit that hype button. It's there. You can hype us up. Get those hypes up. I'm gonna make a hype video too. I'm gonna make one because you know I'm getting into my little video making syndrome too. I'm gonna get Rich to write the song because you know he be right. Well, you write them too, so both of y'all can write a song for the hype me up segment. So before we go,
me
just
and Jay
like
wrote a song.
yeah,
It became #1
yeah.
on Grizz podcast. I'm just saying.
We got one more comment. Well, thank you so much for running the show tonight. Hype, hype, hype.
Oh yeah, Jay did her thing. She was keeping up with the sound effects and all that stuff.
Good job.
She ain't been here. She ain't been working in weeks in the studio.
And
so
came right in.
Came right back in.
Yeah. She was like, I'm new to this. I'm true to this.
She moonlighted a 40-hour a week gig. She ain't really doing shit.
And we brought the podcast back to what it used to be. And I love that.
Yeah, I
It's on
said
my
that.
knees.
Well,
It's
damn.
just- it's here.
Speaking of body butter, you might want to follow
Yeah,
this nigga knees good, yo.
Hey Jay, you need to show up and do a drive-by buttering, because that boy needs some on them knees, boy.
Like he been sledding without a
I wasn't gonna say them. I was gonna let them live. I seen it a while ago. I was just gonna
some of the outros.
Just go let it live.
let them live. Let them live.
Just speak up. Just talk loud, yo. Come on.
You know why I listen
I
to
am.
Because I had to
When
get
you
that for one.
hit in stream and outro pop up.
When
When you do, but
y'all see that? That's crazy. You look like a whole jump.
You look like your knees is Caucasian.
Who?
Yeah.
You know
You
what?
see this one? I look like that on camera.
hit the outro. You play that.
What thing look like a moose knuckle?
I try to go too much.
Not a moose knuckle.
So we love you. We appreciate you. Please come back next week. Please come in on the Grizzly. And as we say at the end of every podcast, do good. Do really good. But if you're gonna do bad, do really bad so that they know that you meant it. Peace.
Ernie.
Suck my nut.
See ya.
Thanks for watching the Grown Man Click podcast.